St. Lucia, you need to be excited because can you see who is here with us? We have the Richard Young, that is our own Caribbean fashion guru. Richard, welcome back to St. Lucia. How are you?
Yes. Always nice being here. In fact, it was a 2-year hiatus, because the last event we did was back in 2016. I did pop in sometime to help Russell Leak with one of his projects, but nobody knew I was here. I was just here for 5 days. But I'm glad to be back, and I'm glad that J-Cube brought back this project because this project is more than just what the mall offers, and I like that.
It's true. And I know when it comes to Caribbean talent and harnessing that and showcasing it to the world, this is something you're very instrumental about. And last time you were here, we chatted, and I know you were on a movement looking for St. Lucian talent. So let's catch up with Richard because I know you now are responsible for Oshun. You're going to be model scouting as well. So tell us about this venture.
Well, Oshun is a company formed by a good friend of mine, Ian Royer, and he has brought me on as a partner. And we are now going to be scouting for 2 international agencies, one called Factor Model Management and one called MB Model Management. And they service New York, Chicago, and Europe. So we are trying now to position some young people in the underexposed islands because, Jamaica has really made an encroachment on the international fashion modeling scene, but most of the other islands, and they do have the talent, but the models are not getting a chance. There is no representation. So I'm hoping that with this, because I have appended it to the program here, so in my scouting, I'm looking to see if there's any talent worthy of the international platform. Because there are 2 levels of scouting here. When we're doing the show here, I allow everybody. It's an all-inclusive program to make people empower themselves, feel better about themselves, as I call it, the model image. But inside of there, the more genetically blessed humans, I would want to see if they can utilize their anatomy, as I always say, to merchandise internationally. So, and I did find a few young ladies and 1 or 2 guys.
Very nice. Now, I'm so happy that you mentioned that because this is the bigger picture to Fashion Fusion. It's so much more than just, putting on a fashion show, and there's so much going on, the talent that you scout, the hard work that goes into it behind the scenes too. So what have the rehearsals been like this far?
A little grueling because there's a lot of new talent, and when there's new talent means there's a lot more work to get it done because they have to at least approximate close to a professional product at the end of it. I do have some of my old guard models coming back on, but there is a lot of new talent, and I love the idea of this burgeoning new talent always giving a fresh perspective to what we do. But other than that, I have people like Richard Ambrose working with me, and he has brought in a lot of people from the theater community who come and help me with the styling because I have to go through each one of the shops and unearth looks and package it and data process it. And that's a whole other area by itself. It takes hours and hours of work to do. And in terms of the event management, because, I used to lecture in event management in Trinidad, there are features and best practice methodologies in event management that we are employing here to make the event benefit patron and participant, so that when you come to the event, it's an experiential journey when you come. So you're going to experience not just the show, but the whole networking activity, the meeting of people you don't usually meet. All of that is the underpinning of this event, and that's why I like it. It's corralling a lot of talent, harnessing people who have like minds to work together, to lime together, and to vend together. So it's not promoting antagonistic competition, but it is camaraderie in the promoting of your wares. And that's what I like about it. And I think J.Q. Rodney Bay Mall has taken the mantle and has been spearheading this, and that's why I like it, and that's why when they call me, I come, because they booked me on the 2nd of January this year because my life has gotten a little busier than the last time you saw me, and when they booked me, I made sure the calendar was clear to be here.
Now, you know what? This shows how much of a big deal and how important Fashion Fusion is. Because if Richard can clear his calendar, clearly you can clear yours and be here on December 1st. And Richard, the last thing before, we wrap up, you've been here, you've been experiencing it, and you have a wealth of knowledge and experience in the industry. Just seeing what is unfolding every time Fashion Fusion is held, how do you feel about this opportunity that it affords to us here, specifically in St. Lucia?
Well, what I'm always interested in is post-production mileage for the events or for whatever activity. So activities must not just be done for the on-the-spot. It has to be packaged and promoted and therefore used for promotion on a national scale and a regional scale outwardly. So all events, and that's what Haute Couture used to do. Not I don't want to bring that up all the time, but that was one of the good things about it. And JQ continues to do this, find this medium to give people a chance to see that St. Lucia is pushing the envelope, you know, and being vanguard in their ways of incorporating people. Because not only is the talent incorporated, they also bring corporate social responsibility partners on. So there are other businesses that come in to share in this whole experience in the pre-Christmas, pre-New Year's Eve activity that is really special here in St. Lucia. And that is why I think it's important when you event manage it and production design it in such a way that it makes sense not just for the immediate present, but for the immediate future and further down the line, so that people know that we here, as a region, as a nation, as St. Lucians, are making a way forward for young people. So that's why I think it's sustainable development. When you create new ways of doing things that young people could be involved in.
Definitely.
You know? So that's what it is.
It's all about the longevity, so it's not for the now. We're thinking, you know, that's what you call forward thinking right
Yes.
there.
Yes.
So we're about to wrap up, but you know what? Things are going to be kicking off. Fashion Fusion, December 1st. Come and see all the hard work and effort that has been put in. Come see all the talent. Come, as I said, you know, we had Jessica previously, and I told her this is also a great opportunity for everybody who loves to window shop to figure out, okay, I'm going to get this for auntie, cousin, etc. The window shopping is coming to you. It's going to be on the catwalk. So come out, be part of the experience, see Richard and the rest of our talent at its best. And we look forward to seeing you there. 6 p.m. is our start time. So Richard, thank you again for being here with us.
Thanks for having us. Yes.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling, boat rider swing. Gal bend over and start bubbling. Hear me now, ting-a-ling, boat rider swing. Gal bend over and start bubbling. Hold on.
Good morning to you, St. Lucia. It is definitely a lovely day out, and we're on the high seas. It is all about the Arc Flotilla. This signifies the start of the Arc races, but it's also known as something else to us here at DBS, our annual staff boat ride. So let me hear somebody say boat ride. Right now we're going to have a lot of fun, and when we're not busy creating the best news for St. Lucia, this is what we do. So let's go check the vibes out.
Anytime we on the boat, it turn over. Oh, sexy gal with bad character. Anytime we on the boat, it turn over. Oh,
and of course, it is none of a diva if you don't have Peterson on your boat ride. How you doing?
I am wonderful, Shayla. Thanks for having me here today. My goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And you know what? It's always family vibes here at DBS. And how have you been enjoying it? I mean, everybody's having a good vibe right now.
I know. From time the boat has left the marina in Rodney Bay, and we're coming along. The music has been amazing. And I mean, standing next to you, fun is always been brought wherever we go.
That's
So
right.
so far so good. The opening of the Arc has been amazing. The boat has been coming in, and it is just great vibes here, guys. So St. Lucia, come out for the last day of the Arc, which is
Yes.
going to be that. The last day is always good fun. So come out, guys. Yeah.
All right, in the meantime, we're going back and we're going to be getting on wild.
Of course.
the boat ride bad, the boat ride bad. Rock the boat from night till morning.
When I tell you we have lots of family here, extended families, of course we have Riani, we have Sant. Riani,
Right. What's up?
welcome. How are you enjoying the vibes with us here?
First of all, I'm on this boat as a guest, and it should not be interpreted any other way but a
Just put
guest
that
on
disclaimer
this
out.
boat, right? Just to make it very clear. Me and this guy were guests.
Zero
We're guests.
politics
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
Sant, how are you enjoying the vibes with us?
Let me tell you, it's beautiful. The thing I love about the sea is the breeze. There's nothing like hot sun when you're on the sea. It's the breeze. I love the breeze. Did the breeze come in the boat?
I know, that's one we're going to have to figure out.
Okay, all right. But for now, I love the breeze.
You know,
Normally, I'm not a day drinker, but when you're on the high seas,
you have to.
there's no time. There's no time.
time.
There's no time limit. You can drink anytime.
Let me
Anytime.
tell you, so
Yeah.
that's how we having fun, pure vibes, and as I say, family too. I spy somebody. JJ, how are you enjoying it?
Oh, I'm not enjoying it. I'm loving it.
All right. Now we saw you dancing.
Oh, don't tell me you got that on camera.
Whatever happen on the boat must stay on the boat. Say, oh, nah, nah. Party up like a flare and we don't really care. Say, oh, nah, nah.
And of course, I had to make my way up top because, of course, we have our main guy here, Alex. We know him for Street Vibes and news reporting. And if what you may not know, he's a good skipper. Alex, how are you doing today?
Well, not bad at all. This is the original start of the ARC, and we have done a good job out of it. And we have all these boats taking it from Castries back to Rodney Bay simultaneously with the guys up in Spain.
And of course, Alex is multi-talented. As you can see, he was staying course. But I suspect that's why the boat was real rocky a while ago, you know. But last but surely not least, the lady who's making all of this possible, the boss lady, head lady in charge, so Linda. Hi. Thank you for having us here, family, extended family, everybody. So, I mean, it's always a great vibe here. This is also signifying the flotilla, but also known as DBS's official annual staff boat ride.
Definitely, and we're all having a great time. Every year we have a great time with it.
Yeah, but you know what? That's why DBS still and will always be number one. All right, good people. I feel like my voice is going, but you know what? Party done. DBS boat ride over. The ARC festivities will still continue, to make sure you head down to the IGY Marina. Of course, that's Brother Benny here, yet another staff member. But all we gotta say is we send you guys good vibes, and we will see you soon.